Came to our committee.
In this financial year ending June, the security budget was 4.5 trillion shillings, representing a significant portion of the entire budget. Things are changing further this year. The same sector, now renamed Governance and Security, is poised to take a hefty 7.7 trillion shillings, representing almost double what they got last time in a proposed 41.2 trillion shillings budget. For every increment, there is an explanation, and this year, the Finance Minister Matia Kasaija defended it before the Budget Committee.
And Somalia is not our war. We don't have an internal rebel movement. Actually, we are not engaged in any war of any nature. So why is our security budget increasing? Tell us, which war are you fighting? You are increasing security budget to counter political upheavals.
Please, you have no economy without security. Take it or leave it.
The minister is not obliged to explain the details of this budget, as a bigger part of it is for classified expenditure, and Professor Solomon Asimwe, a lecturer at Nkumba University, thinks it's not a priority.
We have gone through a situation where the economy is down, people's businesses are going down, we have issues of health, we have issues of unproductive sectors like tourism, and all these bring employment. People are not employed, they are looking for employment. So I'm sure these are the things we would be looking for more.
Grace Matsko, who has been following security matters in the country for over 20 years, says he does not rule out that most of this money could be used to counter potential insurrection, but thinks it's not called for.
At the moment, there's nothing that really can amount to that. Because first of all, we have got a fairly non-violent population. Thirdly, secondly, we have not lost, Ugandans have not too much, to the extent that they can go into a situation that we have seen in other countries, the Arab Springs and all that. We've yet to reach that point.
Every financial year preceding general elections, there has been an increase in security budget allocation, and the justification from government has been it's not well in the neighboring countries.
One, if we really have a successful elections, and the region now at the moment is getting stable, with Congo, the leadership there taking charge fairly, not like what they used to have, Sudan, the same area. We should not see such huge expenditure, unless if the government says there's something we're not seeing.
But Dr. Anne Abaho, a lecturer at Nkumba University, has a different view.
Because we are coming out of a very shaky situation of the corona pandemic, where very many people have not been working, as we try to stabilize their chances that alternative ways of survival are going to come up. So for me to give the security sector a significant composition of the budget is very justified in averting crime in the post-corona pandemic, for example.
The opinion on the matter remains divided and perhaps will always be, depending on where those in the debate are standing. And calls from most experts calling on government to focus on economic recovery apparently ignored. Whether this proposed budgetary allocation on governance and security is justified or not, what looks clear is that as long as government is grounded in mistrust by the population, such proposed expenditures on largely classified activities will always be questionable. Edward Mhumza, NTV.